Alright, Giza Gamer getting into a little free-for-all here. A little rusty. Haven't played in a bit. But we're going to see what we can do.
Free-for-all.
Alright, well, got off to a very good start. Okay, let's get something going here. Well, I am rusty, and this round has started off way too fast. So let's get up to speed here. Haven't played in, about a week. I am very much affected by downtime. Usually once I get the first couple, I settle down a bit, but that can be a little bit of a process. There we go. That is a crazy place to lay. So life's just been a little bit busy, haven't played much. And as is typically the case when I don't play, I tend to get very, my gun gets sloppy, to put it simply. So it sometimes takes me a few rounds to sort of put it back together. So let's see what we can do. I tend to point aim left when I'm rusty. When I bring my gun up, I tend to have it too far left. So we'll see if that holds true this time. So one of the things I want to talk about is, see, I was to the left that time. One of the things I want to talk about is corners. A friend of mine who posted on my page mentioned that I tend to run around corners, and that is true. Blind run around corners, and that is true. So I want to discuss that a little bit, because that is also intentional. So my theory about running corners is
Enemy UAV overhead.
sorry. I have a hard time playing and talking, as you can probably tell. But not bad for a first round.
Standby.
We're going to drop that right here.
Copy. Mortar strike inbound now.
So my theory when it comes to corners is when I am on looking down a shooting lane,
No hit. Shots missed.
I have an option. There are basically two choices. I can either turn at each corner that I come up to, or I can choose to keep my focus directly ahead.
Keep it up.
I choose to keep my focus directly ahead for the following reason. There is an equal chance at any given moment that somebody is going to come straight ahead of me, pop out from behind something, there's an equal chance of that as there is somebody being around a corner. But as I'm running through a map, there are certain things that I'm doing. One of those is keeping my gun at head height. Now, if I turn to peek a corner, I have to maintain that gun position, which is difficult to do, or I have to reposition my gun to be where I need it. It is much more efficient to maintain gun position and continue looking forward and gamble that the person that I'm going to run into is going to be coming straight. So I choose to do that. I think peeking around corners is extremely inefficient. And again, just my opinion, as a person who's been gaming for a long time. That was sloppy. That was really sloppy. So, I hope I made myself clear, because I'm sort of mumbling here while I'm gaming while playing. But I feel it's more efficient to look straight ahead than it is to poke around every corner. Peeking around every corner means having to reposition the gun every time. It's not knowing what the terrain is like on the turns that you make, the corners that you peek, having to raise the gun, lower the gun. It's just, it's a more difficult thing to do than simply looking straight ahead and maintaining gun position. And that is why I do not peek corners generally. It's not that I never peek corners, but it's not often. If I hear something, if something catches my eye, if I detect motion peripherally, then yes, then I will. That was terrible. I should have gone straight to hip. That's what happens when you hold. So anyway, that's my theory. Looking around every corner makes you less efficient. You'll get less deaths that way, I will admit that. But as far as your kills go, you will be less efficient peeking every corner. Oh my God, you're kidding me. Well, that was a pretty good first round. So yeah. You know, I know everyone has theories. Some people like to move tactically. I've never claimed to be a tactical guy. So, for me, it's all about moving quickly and maintaining gun position and acquiring that. So, that is why I don't peek corners. Anyway, 30 and 21, 1.43 KD. Not bad for a first round. He's a gamer. See you next time.